Lumberjack basketball on 1240 KOFE, your home for Lumberjack sports. Welcome to the countdown to tip-off. We want to thank our Lumberjack sports broadcast sponsors. If not for them, these broadcasts wouldn't be possible. Now live with your countdown to tip-off, here's Tim Parrish. Go Lumberjacks!
And welcome, Lumberjack fans. Tim Parrish here at Lumberjack Gymnasium. It is senior night for your Lumberjack girls basketball team as they host the visiting Genesis Preparatory Academy Jaguars for their final regular season game of the year. Lumberjack girls will be on to the district tournament on Monday when they will be going to Orofino to take on the Maniacs. We will be broadcasting that game on Monday night. We will not be broadcasting the Lapway Lumberjacks game. That is going to be going on that night as well. But we will try to figure out a way to get some updates into our broadcast of that girls team so that we can keep you apprised of how the boys are doing against the Lapway Wildcats. As you know, the Lumberjack boys came away with a big, hard-fought win last night over Lakeside by a score of 60-61. It was an exciting game, and it was one for the ages. I am glad that I have that in my archives so I can relive that game over and over again if I so choose to. But that was an exciting game in Lakeside last night. In any case, we are here with the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off. Most of our pregame may be composed of getting through our seniors on the team tonight, but we are going to get through it, and we are going to give them the recognition that those girls deserve. So we'll go ahead and take a break, and we'll be back.
When life throws you a curveball, your P1FCU debit account can help keep you moving. P1FCU Perks, powered by Bazing, offers great features like money-saving discounts, cell phone protection, roadside assistance, and cash back. This card saves you money. Does your debit card do that? P1FCU, a Pacific Northwest original since 1938. Only available with P1FCU preferred debit accounts. Insured by NCUA.
Kenny and the crew at 10th Street Superstop invite you into the biggest convenience store in town. 10th Street Superstop is your one-stop shop for gas, propane, snacks, and ice-cold drinks. Stop in for breakfast or lunch, breakfast burritos and pizza to paninis and fajita burritos. 10th Street Superstop has something for everyone. Whether you're headed to a Lumberjack game or out into the woods, 10th Street Superstop is the place to stop for anything you may need. 10th Street Superstop on North 10th Street in St. Mary's. Brent's Electric is a family-owned and operated business right here in St. Mary's. With 36 years of electrical experience, Brent's Electric has been serving all of North Idaho since 1996. From new construction to renovation, Brent's Electric can help. Give them a call today at 208-245-5725. That's 208-245-5725. Brent's Electric in St. Mary's.
Do you have a hazardous tree on your property? Do you need some trees or brush removed in preparation for a home or shop? You need to call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing specializes in the removal of dangerous trees, pruning, thinning, and chipping. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing also has a bucket truck for those hard-to-reach areas. So if you're in need of some thinning, tree removal, and site preparation, call Andy's Arbor Site Clearing. That's at 208-582-2134. That's 208-582-2134. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing.
And we are back with your Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off here on KOFE 1240 in St. Mary's, Idaho. Also on our YouTube audio stream or on the NFHS network with the cameras right here from Lumberjack Gymnasium. Multiple ways to follow the home action for your Lumberjacks. Well, it is senior night. Before we start talking about them, though, the Lumberjack girls come into tonight's final regular season game with a 6-10 overall record. Their last game, they lost to the Lakeside Knights. I do not remember the final score of that game, but that was on Thursday night. The Lumberjacks are 2-6 at home, so they'd love to finish this home record off with a win. They are 4-4 on the road. Taking a look at individual numbers, I did not print that off properly, so I do not have, well, I do have it up here. So let me see here. Jenna Holder is averaging 8 points per game. Macy Reimel averaging 8 points per game. Sammy Badgett averages 6. And then you've got 4 points per game for Lacey Sines, for Tacey Watkins, and for Mackenzie Hammond. Stacy Mitchell and Sierra Christensen averaging 3 points per game. Kirsten Miller averaging 2 points per game, as is Berkeley McGrill. And Trista Jansen averaging 1 point per game for the Lumberjacks. Now let's take a quick look at some of our seniors, starting with Miss Mackenzie Hammond. Her parents are Jessica and TJ Hammond. She has 7 years of playing basketball. After school, she wants to attend Lewis and Clark State College to study education. Her activities in school include volleyball, basketball, Business Professionals of America, ASB National Honors Society, and Key Club. Her most memorable moment was during the district tournament her sophomore year when Madison got a foul because her opponent's hair got caught in her armpit. Mackenzie would like to thank her mom, dad, Caden, Casey, Coleman, Jaden, Cade, both of her grandparents, the Miller family, Watkins family, Holder family, Ross family, and all of her coaches and teammates for continually supporting her. That is Lumberjack senior Mackenzie Hammond. We'll take a break and come back with Miss Jenna Holder.
The St. Mary's Lumberjack Booster Club is looking for volunteers and active members to participate in the many activities the Booster Club does in support of our Lumberjacks. Lumberjack Booster Club provides much appreciated support to Lumberjack sports programs and is always looking for new active members and new ideas. The Booster Club is currently in need of new officers as well as volunteers to help with the Hall of Fame banquet and auction, spirit building, senior nights, and more. Anyone interested can contact Lynn Masterson at 208-568-1802 or just come to a meeting at the fire station.
And we are back with our next senior night presentation. And our next senior in the program is Miss Jenna Holder. Her parents are Rebecca and Tom Holder. She has 8 years of playing basketball. Her activities in school include softball, soccer, basketball, HOSA, and senior class vice president. Jenna plans to attend Lower Columbia College to finish her associate's degree and transfer to the University of Oregon to obtain a bachelor's degree in business administration or sports management. Her most memorable moment during her sophomore year when the girls locked her in the ice room with Madison, who had less than the preferred amount of clothing on. Jenna would like to thank her mom and dad for everything they have ever done for her, Shelby and Dylan for always being there for her, Aunt Christy, Shep, Cassidy, Michelle Davenport for all she does, Jay Sines, Kim O'Connor, Crum, Wickard, Mr. Gilkey, all the senior parents, the Watkins family, Mr. Cordell, Madison, Michael, Mackenzie, Kirsten, Macy, Sierra, Sammy, Trista, Tacey Lane, and all of her teammates. That is Miss Jenna Holder. Now our next senior is Trista Jansen. Her parents are Amy and Bobby Jansen. She has 5 years of playing. After high school, Trista plans to attend North Idaho College to begin studies toward becoming a radiologic technician. Her activities in school, HOSA, basketball, and golf. Her most memorable moments are the fun bus rides and hilarious moments at practice. Trista would like to thank her mom, dad, Taylor, Ethan, Nana, Papa, Grandma, Papa, Tava, Coach Crum, Coach Wickard, and anyone else that has encouraged her and helped her become the person she is today. That is Trista Jansen. We'll take a break and come back with our next senior, which will be Kirsten Miller.
Archie's IGA is not only a proud supporter of Lumberjack sports, but a proud supporter of the St. Mary's community and shopping locally. When you shop local, you help businesses support other local businesses, as well as helping your local businesses to provide jobs. Did you know that local business taxes help maintain communities and counties by fixing roads and maintaining recreational facilities? Local business owners invest community and have a vested interest in the future of our community. So won't you help Archie's IGA by supporting your local businesses and shop locally? Oh yeah, and let's not forget those lumberjacks.
And we are back with our next senior. As I said before we heard from one of our quick sponsors, it is Kirsten Miller. Her parents are Jennifer and Brian Miller. She has 8 years of playing basketball. After high school, Kirsten plans to attend Lewis College to study pre-med. Activities in school: HOSA, Business Professionals of America, National Honor Society, Key Club, ASB, volleyball, basketball, and softball. Her most memorable moment is coming up with pregame picks with Tacey before the game. Kirsten would like to thank her mom, dad, Dylan, grandma, and grandpa for always supporting her. Kinsey, Macy, Jenna, Sammy, Sierra, Trista, and the rest of the team for all the great years playing together. The Hammond family, Watkins family, Pete family, Renee, Shelby, and Jaden for taking her in as part of their family. Cade, Randy, and everyone else who has supported them either in the gym or virtually, and all the schools that have helped her throughout, or all the coaches that have helped her throughout the years. And the final senior in our lineup here is, I missed first two seniors. I went right to the wrong page to start this thing off with. We've got two more seniors at the front of this book. So let's get with Macy Reimel then. Her parents, Derek Reimel and Amber Reimel. She has 13 years of playing. After high school, she plans to attend North Idaho College to study criminal justice. Activities in school: HOSA, basketball, soccer, golf, and ASB, Sergeant of Arms. Her most memorable moments are Crumb's funny jokes during practice. Macy would like to thank her mom and Laith, her dad and Brandy, Grandma Debbie and Grandma Gail, Layla, Cammie, Kim O'Connor, Dakota Wickard, Crumb, Cordell, the Sint family, Mackenzie, Jenna, Kirsten, Sammy, Trista, Sierra, Tacey, the rest of the basketball teams, and the senior parents. And that is Macy Reimel. And now we're starting with our announcements on the floor. We will get to Sammy Badgett and Sierra Christensen in a little while for our senior recognition. Mr. Cordell is our announcer on the floor tonight. Mr. Cordell is getting a little bit ahead of himself. He was going right into the starting lineups. We've got to get the national anthem done. And now Mr. Cordell can get on with the starting lineups. Starting for the Genesis Prep Jaguars will be a freshman, number 11, Sophie Martin. Number 31, freshman, Lindsay Meerdink. Number 33, freshman Caitlin Kelly. Number 53, sophomore Morgan Robertson. And sophomore number 55, Maya Anderson. The Jaguars are coached by Brent Wilson. He is assisted by T.L. Mort. Now the lineup for your Lumberjacks. So our first starter is 5'8" senior post, Trista Jansen. It is 5'9" senior, number 20, Jenna Holder. It is also 5'4" senior guard, number 5, Sierra Christensen. And number 22, 5'8" senior post, Kirsten Miller. And 5'9" senior, Mackenzie Hammond. Lumberjacks, of course, coached by Gary Krumhauer in his first year. He is assisted by Dakota Wickard. Lumberjacks in their home white uniforms. Genesis Prep in dark blue. Lumberjacks will be going left to right on your radio dial or on your screen. And the Prep Academy Jaguars will be going right to left. The Jaguars have a small roster. They have 8 men on their roster, so they've got 3 subs. It looks like they only have 2 of them down on the bench with them today. It will be number 55, Maya Anderson, going up against Mackenzie Hammond for the opening tip, controlled by the Lumberjacks into the hands of Holder. Holder's going to drive. She's going to take it up the right side and lay it up and in. Lindsay Meerdink controls it for the Jaguars. Swings over to the right side of number 11. That's Martin. Now back to Kelly. Kelly gets it to the top. Now it's in the hands of Martin. Martin goes over to Meerdink. Meerdink takes it to the top, guarded by Christensen. St. Mary's looks to be in a man. We're going to get a steal by Christensen. Christensen's going to try to put the shot up. It won't go, but she will be fouled. That foul goes on Meerdink. That'll be the first foul on Genesis Prep. That'll send Sierra Christensen to the free throw line. 61% free throw shooter on the season. And that first free throw is up and good. Next free throw on the way. That one is no good. The rebound goes to the Jaguars, but a steal by Hammond. St. Mary's the other way. Miller has it. She's going to go over to Hammond. Hammond for 3. That is short. The rebound is going to be taken by the Jaguars. Hammond almost had it, but she goes to the floor and she lets go of the ball, and the Jaguars come up with it. Meerdink controls it up top, guarded by Christensen. Swings it over to number 11. That is Martin. Martin goes to the right corner, backs it back out, now to just inside the wing to Anderson. Free throw shot from the free throw line by Caitlin Kelly, and it is up and good. Going to get a three-pointer the other way from Holder on the left side. It is no good. The rebound is tied up, and the jump ball possession goes to the Jags. So the Jags will bring it the other way. Lindsay Meerdink controls it. She's guarded near the timeline by Christensen. Now she gets an outlet to Kelly. Kelly to the free throw line. Backs the ball back to the top of the key to Martin. Martin surveys. She's going to take her dribble to the right side. She goes out to Meerdink. Meerdink again guarded by Christensen. Now she gets to the top of the key to Kelly. Kelly has the pass over to Anderson. Anderson looks to Meerdink on the left side now. Meerdink still trying to get around Christensen, and she's forced to pick up her dribble. Now she gets an outlet to Kelly up top. Now they get it over to number 55. That's Anderson. Anderson back over to Martin. Martin goes just inside the wing, tries to feed it inside. The ball is going to be knocked out of bounds by Jenna Holder. Coming in for the Jaguars is Ava Wilson. Going out is number 53, Morgan Robertson. Jags will inbound from underneath. Into the corner to Meerdink. Meerdink guarded by Hammond. Team for the Jags is fairly inexperienced. A young team. Got a lot to build on here, so we see what they can do against the Lumberjacks. I don't know much about them. There is a pass that's going to go out of bounds off of the Jags, I do believe. No, they say St. Mary's was the last to touch it. Hammond comes out. Christensen goes out. Sammy Badgett checks in, as does Macy Reimel. There's a shot by the Jags. It is no good. They get their own rebound. Another shot is up, and Macy Reimel takes the rebound. St. Mary's the other way. Holder drives. Shot is long as she drove from the baseline. The rebound goes to the Jags. It's in the hands of Anderson. And Badgett trying to get a steal down there. She's going to get it loose, but it goes out of bounds off of Sammy. Anderson will inbound for the Jags. She gets it into number 25. That is Katie Yount, who I seen check in at the last time. And that is a turnover on the Jags as they lose the dribble out of bounds. 4.5 to go in the first period. Only 3-2. Lumberjacks with the lead. Badgett swings it over to Jansen. Jansen looks into Reimel. Reimel, jump shot from the free throw line. It is up and good by Macy Reimel. 5-2 Lumberjacks up. It is Yount with the ball for the Jags. She bounce passes it up to Wilson. Wilson quickly double teamed. She goes back out to Kelly. Kelly swings it around to Yount on the left wing. She's guarded by Miller. Back up the top to Wilson. Lumberjacks in a man-to-man defense, and there's going to be a steal by Badgett. It's going to be a pass from Holder to Badgett. The shot is up on the layup from the left side. It is no good, but there is a foul, and that will be against the Jags. That is their second. And that foul goes against, well, they say 32, but I don't have a 32 on the roster. Badgett's first free throw is no good. Second free throw is good. It must be 33. Caitlin Kelly with the foul. So 6-2, Lumberjacks with the lead. Going to get a steal by Badgett. Badgett is going to take it down and put it in off the glass. And we're going to get timeout taken by Lakeside. 3:30 to go, or not Lakeside, Genesis Prep. 3:30 to go in the first quarter. We'll be back.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Idaho. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
And we are back. A quick timeout taken by Genesis Prep. We have a substitution for St. Mary's as it's Jenna Holder is out. And it looks like who checked in for her? Sierra Christensen is into the game. Miller is out as well. We get a whistle and a foul against the Lumberjacks. against Macy Reimel, and she draws her first foul of the game. Genesis Prep looking to get it in. They get it into the left side to number 25, Yount. Yount going to drive. Shot is up and no good. The rebound goes to Hammond, and the Lumberjacks the other way. Over to Jansen. Jansen can't get a clean shot. She finds Christensen. Christensen's shot won't go. Rebound to Reimel. Reimel tries from just inside the wing. It is no good. Rebound goes back to Genesis Prep. 8-2, Lumberjacks lead. 2:53 to go in the first period of play. Yount has the ball. Picks up her dribble just on the Jaguar. Tries to pass it over to the corner to steal by Christensen. And Christensen down to the short corner. Shot won't go. Reimel, or not the right, she finds Reimel. Reimel with the shot. It was no good. The Jags got the rebound, and then the tie-up, and the possession will stay with St. Mary's. Just made a sub for the Jags, and I didn't see who it was that came in. Inbound to Christensen. Christensen out to Jansen. Jansen's shot won't fall. Had a rebound by Hammond. Her putback was no good. And then the ball goes out of bounds off of St. Mary's. No rebound. Bringing the ball across is Meerdink for the Jags. She swings it over to Yount. Yount near the timeline, goes back to, well, I don't know who that was. We're going to get a steal by Badgett. Badgett takes it down. They're trying to feed it. I think they tried to get it into Reimel, and the ball comes loose, goes out of bounds off of Genesis Prep. Hammond will inbound from baseline. She's going to get it into Badgett. Badgett to the top to Reimel. Reimel over to Jansen. Jansen for a long two. The shot is no good, but Hammond was there for the rebound and the putback. 10-2, Lumberjacks up. Minute 45 to go. Into the corner to Martin. Martin with the shot. It is no good. Rebound to Badgett. Badgett ahead to Reimel. Reimel off the glass. Can't get the shot to drop. The rebound goes to the Jags, and they'll bring it the other way. Yount controls it. She's going to look for Sophia Martin, hoping when she was going to be cutting to the bucket, but the pass is a little bit wide and turnover. Jansen and Reimel come off. Back on is Holder and Miller. St. Mary's with the ball. Hammond has it. Over to Holder up top of the key. She's going to look inside to Miller. Miller spins. Her shot won't go, and the rebound goes to the Jags. Bringing it back across is Yount. Yount has the ball, guarded by Christensen. Works her to the right side, and Christensen out of position there. Gets called for that reaching foul. Morgan Robertson coming in for the Jags. Going out is Maya Anderson. Just under a minute to go in the first period. 10-2, Lumberjacks are leading. Yount to inbound. St. Mary's into a man-to-man. With the ball is Martin. She's trying to feed it into the low post. Getting it into, let's see, who is that has? That's 53. That's Robertson. And we're getting some sort of a timeout. I think it was a timeout by their coach. It is a 30-second timeout, I guess. I didn't hear anybody call a timeout. Maybe the player called the timeout. 10-2, Lumberjacks up. We've got two more seniors to get through this afternoon, and we will get through them maybe around halftime. Sammy Badgett and Sierra Christensen. As that timeout is quickly coming to an end. Reimel back into the game for the Lumberjacks. As Badgett comes out. I think that was the only sub. Jags will inbound. They try to get it into Meerdink, and it's going to be a steal by Christensen. Christensen to Reimel. Reimel off the glass and good from the right side. Lumberjacks up by 10, 12-2, 30 seconds on the clock. They back it out to Meerdink. That was Yount. Meerdink working against Reimel. Tries to swing it over to Yount, and it's going to be an interception by Christensen. Christensen drives. The shot is no good, but she is fouled and will go to the free throw line. And foul on Meerdink. Third team foul. Getting ready to come in for Genesis Prep is Caitlin Kelly, and the first free throw is good. Meerdink goes out as Kelly comes on for the Jaguars. Second free throw, that one's off the mark. And a lane violation anyways, so it's going to be a lane violation against St. Mary's. I've seen a lot of lane violations this year. Inbounding will be Wilson. She gets into Yount. Yount controls it for the Jaguars. She has it up top, guarded by Christensen. Lumberjacks in a man defense. Over to the right side of the floor. Going to force up a shot off the glass. No good. Offensive rebound, though. Nope, it is not. It's going to be a rebound to Holder. And Holder heaves one up at the buzzer. It is not going to go anywhere near the bucket, and that's how the first period will come to an end. 13-2 Lumberjacks lead. We will be back.
When was the last time you had great Mexican food? I mean, really great. Has it been a while? Well, grab kids and head to Casa de Oro for dinner tonight. Casa de Oro has fantastic burritos, tacos, and chimmies. Not to mention fajita and shrimp dishes. Little Johnny doesn't like Mexican food? Well, don't worry. Casa de Oro also has an American menu as well. Dinner and lunch a la fresca. Great service and margaritas with a kick. Casa de Oro. It's what's happening for dinner tonight. Casa de Oro on Golf Course Drive in St. Mary's.
And we are back as we're going to get ready to start the second period of play. St. Mary's leads 13-2. See the lineup out there as we've got to clear the floor for St. Mary's. I know we've got Tacey Watkins. It looks like it is Lacey Sines, Burkeville. It is Michaela Spray and Stacy Mitchell. This is part of that group of girls that will be leading this team next year. Going to be a sophomore-heavy roster, or a junior-heavy roster in the upcoming season. And we get a over and back or a carry by Yount, and it's a turnover on the Jaguars. So right now on the floor for the Lumberjacks, all sophomores. Lacey Sines has the ball up top. She's going to take it to the right side, picks up her dribble, tries to go to the top, and we're going to get a steal. Sines with the turnover. Little pull-up shot is not going to fall, and the rebound was to Watkins. Sines brings it down for St. Mary's on the right side, backs it out to Spray. Spray to Watkins. Watkins' shot won't fall in, but it was Mitchell getting an offensive board. Mitchell's first putback wouldn't go, but the second putback does fall in for Stacy Mitchell. 15-2, Lumberjacks are on top. The ball is down inside, going to get a shot that's partially blocked. Offensive rebound, and then a foul on the rebound. I think Sines got a partial block on that. And that foul goes against number 13 for St. Mary's. That is Melissa Spray. Going to get a shot on the way from three-point range by Yount, and it is up and good. St. Mary's the other way. We get a shot from Watkins from the short corner. There was an offensive rebound for St. Mary's. The putback was no good by St. Mary's. Genesis Prep with the rebound, and the ball gets knocked out of bounds coming the other way. I'm not sure who had the offensive putback for St. Mary's on the other side of the floor. Genesis Prep inbounds. They get it in, but it's going to be a little bit too hard of a pass. It's a turnover. Lacey Signs takes it the other way, and she's going to be fouled as she goes up for the shot. That foul goes against number 33, Caitlin Kelly. That is her second. So it says her first on the board. Signs free throw is no good for the first one. Meerdink goes in, as coming out is second shot on the way. That one is no good. Rebound goes to Genesis Prep. 15-5, Lumberjacks lead by 10. Genesis Prep has the ball up top. We just had 2 straight games against Lakeside, Thursday and Friday, so I've got Lakeside kind of stuck on the brain. Jags working it up top. They get it down inside the wing, right side, elbow. Shot is on the way, no good. And trying to track down the rebound, it goes out of bounds off of Genesis Prep, so the ball will go over to St. Mary's. Signs takes the inbound pass. She takes it across, swings it over to Spray. Spray into Signs. Signs steps in. Can't get her shot to go as it was partially contested. Spray with the rebound. We get a shot, I believe, by McGrill. It is no good, but she is going to foul. That foul goes against number 33. That is Caitlin Kelly, and that will be her second this time. That will send Berkeley to the free throw line, where she makes the first free throw. McGrill, 57% on the season from the charity stripe. Sophie Martin checks in. Coming out is Kelly for the Jaguars. McGrill lines up her shot. That one's going to be off the side of the iron. It is no good. Rebound goes to Genesis Prep. 16-5, Lumberjacks up. Yount has the ball, brings it down to the left side. Lumberjacks in his zone, and she's going to drive all the way down the left side. And we're going to get a foul called, and I believe that is on Michaela Spray. That is her second. Genesis Prep will inbound from underneath. They try to feed it up to the top. The ball is going to be loose. Lakeside, or Genesis Prep, able to track it down. Sophia Martin has it on the right side. Backs it into the corner. Now to the wing. Now the cross court to number 45, Wilson. Wilson's shot is off the mark, and it's going to be, I think it was Signs with the rebound for St. Mary's. St. Mary's down to the short corner to Watkins, left side. Watkins brings it back out. Now she's looking for Berkeley. Berkeley McGrill inside, gets it to Mitchell. Mitchell is covered, so she gets it back out to Signs on the left side. Now to the top of the key to Spray. Spray to Signs. Signs works her way into the paint. Shot is up, no good, but a foul going to be called. I believe that foul is going to be against Yount. Well, they said 45. That's Ava Wilson. That is her first. Signs' first free throw is good. Mitchell comes out, as does McGrill. Going in is Sammy Sint and Lexi Chappell. Second free throw is good by Signs. (18-5), Jacks on top. Still sophomore heavy. We've got one freshman in for the Lumberjacks now with Sammy Sint on the floor. They work it over to Maya Anderson. Now they try to feed it down inside to Martin. It's going to be deflected out of bounds by St. Mary's. That was, I believe, Spray getting a hand on that ball. And a pass in goes right to Signs. Lacey Signs with the steal. They feed it ahead to Chappell. Chappell almost loses it to Meerdink, but she's able to recover. Now she goes to Signs, left side. Good defense by Genesis Prep. Now to the corner to Spray. Spray for three. That is off the mark. Going to get a rebound to Signs. Lumberjacks reset it to the free throw line to Watkins. Watkins' shot is off the mark. And a rebound to Yount for Genesis Prep. She brings it across. Stutter step as she drives the baseline And a little bit of a late whistle there, but a foul going to be called, and that'll send Yount to the charity stripe. I think it was going to be Watkins with the foul. That is her first. And that'll send Yount to the free throw line for the first time. She misses the first one. First trip to the free throw line for Genesis Prep. Second one on the way. That one. Genesis Prep back into defense. Bringing it down is Chappell. Now over to Signs. The short corner to Watkins. Now inside to Sammy Sint. Sint's shot won't fall as she had a good look inside. The rebound goes to Genesis Prep. Bringing it up is Katie Yount. Yount has it. She is a freshman. Pretty good looking basketball player. Meerdink has it now for Genesis Prep, and the ball is going to be loose. And Meerdink was able to get it back, but she rolls on her back, and that's going to be a turnover called for the travel. 3:46 to go in the first half. St. Mary's up 18-6. Lexi Chappell controls it for the Jacks. Goes over to Sint. Sint on the right side, brings it to the top. Now goes back into Spray. Spray gets it to Signs. Signs' shot won't go. The rebound goes to Genesis Prep after a fight underneath to try to win it over. Now they get it to the top of the key to Martin. Martin back out to Meerdink. Meerdink guarded by Chappell to the right wing. Picks up her dribble. She's looking for an outlet. Goes to the corner to Martin. Martin tries to work baseline. She's got Michaela Spray all over her. Now she can't find an outlet. Ball is going to be out of bounds off of Genesis Prep. Watkins comes out, as does Signs. Mitchell goes back in. And Berkeley McGrill goes back in. St. Mary's with the ball going underneath. Ball comes loose, and there's a whistle. The two officials, no, it's a foul against Maya Anderson of Genesis Prep down underneath. That's her first foul. 7th team foul. So it'll be 1-1 for Berkeley McGrill. Again, everybody lined up on the blocks, and Berkeley McGrill waiting at the line. Shot on the way. In and out. And trying to get the rebound was Sammy Sint. The ball is going to go out of bounds off of Sammy as she tumbles to the floor. And the ball will go over to Genesis Prep. 2:55 to go in the half. Genesis Prep with the ball. Meerdink picks up her dribble up top, goes to Yount. Yount works her way to the right side, tries a bounce pass down to Sophia Martin. Deflecting that out of bounds is Michaela Spray. Looking for the inbounds to get it up to the free throw line. That is to Wilson. Wilson tries to get it into a post play, into the post. Goes through, but saving it back in is Genesis Prep. It's into the hands of Yount. Now over to Meerdink. Meerdink on the wing. She's going to take the ball towards the free throw line. Picks up her dribble. Now she takes it out to Wilson. Wilson on the wing. Now back to Maya Anderson. Now back to the right short corner. We're going to get a steal by Spray as the ball just came loose. Spray takes it ahead, picks up her dribble at the top of the key, goes over to McGrill. McGrill's shot from just inside three-point range is no good. The rebound goes to Stacy Mitchell, who puts it up and good and gets fouled. That foul, I think they say, goes against Wilson. That is her second. I think Caitlin Kelly just came back in for Genesis Prep, as did Ava Wilson. Mitchell's bonus shot is up and no good. Sammy Sint with the offensive rebound. The putback was no good. She got her own rebound again, tries a three. That one is no good. And the rebound goes to Genesis Prep, and we get a, not sure what that was exactly, a Mary's. Down inside to Mitchell. Mitchell spins. Shot is up and good as Spray fed her the assist. 22-6, Jacks on top. Signs going to check back in for the Lumberjacks. The ball into the hands of Anderson. Anderson gets the ball to Caitlin Kelly, who loses her footing, turns the ball over. Now the ball is down inside to Mitchell, and Mitchell puts it up and good, and I think that was Michaela Spray again. Assist. Genesis Prep bringing it across. Yount gets the ball. Nope, they're going to say she lost it out of her hands, and it's going to be a turnover on Genesis Prep. She thought the ball was stripped out of her hands. Spray and Mitchell go out. Watkins and Signs back on for St. Mary's. 1 minute to go in the half. 24-6, Lumberjacks up top. And that one is going to be stripped out of Tacey's hands, and Tacey Watkins is the last one to touch it. It's a turnover on St. Mary's. Meerdink controls for the Jags. She brings it between the circles. Looking. Swings it over to the right side. Now to Yount. Yount watches her offense move. Now she picks up her dribble. Goes across to Meerdink. The ball is loose. Able to come up with it is Robertson, but she does take an extra step there. She recovers that ball, and she's going to turn it over. Marys will inbound. Lexi Chappell controls for the Jacks. Swings it over to Signs. Signs down inside to Chappell. Chappell's shot is going to fall in. Watch these girls play through 7th and 8th grade, all of them except for Sammy Sint. I watched her play, I think, when she was in 7th. So these girls, it's fun to watch them play as they get back on the court all at once. The turnover on Genesis Prep, and Lexi Chappell is able to run it out and lay it in. And at the buzzer, no shot. The score, 28 St. Mary's, 6 for the Jaguars. We'll be back.
Tax time is here again. I know, it's not your favorite. But at H&R Block, tax time is our favorite time of year. It's when our tax pros get to do what they love the most, help people. By getting to know you, they can make sure your return gets done right. It's not just about numbers, boxes, and forms. It's about personal care, so you get every credit and deduction you deserve. And with an average of 10 years experience, our tax pros get your taxes done right. Just one of the many ways Block has your back.
Introducing the all-new 2021 Yamaha Wolverine R-Max 1000. The Wolverine R-Max 1000 delivers class-leading power and smooth performance thanks to its new powerful 999cc dual overhead cam 8-valve parallel twin engine, featuring legendary Yamaha durability. The all-new advanced and heavy-duty suspension is designed to provide maximum articulation in low-speed situations, a balanced ride feeling when trail riding, and maximize dampening during sport driving. Visit St. Mary's Saw & Cycle today to see for yourself the all-new Yamaha Wolverine R-Max and realize your adventure. Always protect the environment. Wear your seatbelt, helmet, eye protection, and protective clothing. Read the owner's manual and product warning labels before operation.
You always hear on the radio, cross the bridge to savings. But it's true. St. Mary's Harvest Foods has what you need when you need it. And if you don't see it, then just ask one of the friendly staff and they will gladly help you find what you need. From meat, super fresh produce, and dairy, St. Mary's Harvest Foods will save you big on the things you need the most. No time to cook tonight? Then check out the hot deli for something quick for dinner. St. Mary's Harvest Foods, where you truly can cross the bridge to savings.
And we are back. Lumberjack girls lead the Genesis Prep Jaguars by a score of 28-6 at the half. St. Mary's 13 in the first period, 15 in the second period. Genesis Prep with 2 in the first, 4 in the second. The Jaguars shooting 18% from the field. St. Mary's shooting 32% from the field. The Jags 50% from three-point range. St. Mary's 0 for 5. And the Jags are 50% from the charity stripe, 1 for 2. St. Mary's is 6 of 13 for 46%. 17 rebounds for the Lumberjacks. 16 rebounds for Genesis Prep. 5 assists for the Lumberjacks. 1 steal for Genesis Prep. 10 for St. Mary's. 20 turnovers by Genesis Prep. 2 turnovers for St. Mary's. We've got 7 personal fouls. Or I think it was 8 fouls for Genesis Prep. 5 personal fouls for the Lumberjacks. St. Mary's has 22 points off the bench. Genesis Prep has 4. And second chance points, 8 for St. Mary's, 17 points off turnovers. And there was no second chance points and no points off turnovers for now. There's some wrestling. Sam Martin and Dylan Soton have taken first place today. And I didn't hear the other ones. Delbert Lamson has advanced to the championship in wrestling tournament. I think it's up in Bonner's Ferry. So individually for Genesis Prep, off the bench, Katie Yount with 4 points and Caitlin Kelly with 2 points. For the Lumberjacks, Stacy Mitchell has 8. Macy Reimel has 4. Lexi Chappell has 4. 3 points for Badgett, 2 points for Hammond, 2 for Sines, 2 for Holder, 2 for Christensen, and 1 for McGrill. Assists spread out pretty good, though. You got Lacey Sines with 1, Christensen with 1, 2 for Spray, 1 for Jansen. Rebounds are spread out 2, 3 for Mitchell, 3 for Hammond, 2 for Sammy Sint, 2 for Lacey Sines, 2 for Macy Reimel. And that is a look at your halftime statistics. Let's take a break, and we'll be back and finish up our senior night seniors.
Is your rig's check engine light on? Idling a little rough? Time for an oil change. Maybe you need tires. Stop by Jim's Auto Repair and Tire Pros. Jim's Auto Repair can take care of your automotive needs fast. If you have a dead back, Jim's Auto Repair and Tire Pros can set you up with a great Ace Elco battery. Did we mention tires? Jim's Auto Repair is an authorized Tire Pros dealer and can get you a great deal on tires for your rig. Locations in St. Mary's and Plummer. Jim's Auto and 95 Tires. Give them a call, 208-686-0425, 208-686-0425, or stop by today.
And now let's get our last 2 seniors of the senior night festivities. The first one, or the second to last one, is Sammy Badgett. Her parents are Diana and Sam Badgett. She has 7 years in basketball. After high school, she plans to attend college to study oncology rehabilitation after she earns her CNA license. Her activities in school include HOSA, Idaho Drug-Free Youth, Teens Against Tobacco Use, and Business Professionals of America. Her most memorable moments are all of the time she was able to spend with her teammates. She loved making jokes with her teammates, singing on the bus, and always being there for each other. Sammy would like to thank her mom, dad, brother, grandma, Sarah, Chris, Ty, Colby, Ava, Brooke, Greg, Randy, Tanner, Miss O'Connor, Cordell, Dub, Miss Rogers, Burke, the varsity basketball girls, senior families, past coaches, and anyone else that she may have forgotten. And the final senior is Sierra Christensen. Her parents, John and Marissa Christensen. She has 7 years of basketball. After high school, Sierra plans to attend discipleship training school with youth with a mission in Coeur d'Alene. She eventually would like to become a full-time Christian missionary. Activities in school include music, welding, softball, soccer, and basketball. Her most memorable moment are Kirsten's beautiful three-pointer in Genesee and the bus ride home chats. Sierra would like to thank her parents, her grandparents, and brother for supporting her throughout the years, her teammates for all the memories, coaches, friends, Mr. Cordell, the community for its support, and anyone else she may have forgotten. And that is your Lumberjack seniors. One more time, Sammy Badgett, Sierra Christensen, Mackenzie Hammond, Jenna Holder, Trista Jansen, Kirsten Miller, and Macy Reimel. Hughes Ace Hardware wants to invite you to come in and take a look. Hughes isn't just about hardware. Whether you need dish soap and sponges to clean up after your husband's guys' night or storage solutions for your wife's shopping addiction, you can find it at Hughes. Come see the difference. Everything you need, from a blow dryer to replace the one your toddler dropped in the toilet to a bathroom to help your hubby stay on his fitness goal. Hughes Ace Hardware, the place to get the products you need and the help you want all the time, every time.
Jack Fuel Trucking knows that there are few things as important as wise use of our natural resources. And by utilizing the chips in the manufacturing of lumber, that is exactly what is accomplished. If you look on the wood chips, you see an entire community of schools, churches, and businesses, and most importantly, people. Jack Fuel Trucking believes in responsible harvesting of our natural resources. After all, when you take a close look, those aren't just chips. They're an entire community. Jack Fuel Trucking.
It's been a trying year for parents. They've been confronted with countless challenges and have always risen to the occasion. If it isn't too much to ask, the 50,000 high school student athletes in Idaho have one last request.
Please, set an example.
Disorderly fan conduct at high school athletic events is on the rise. It increasingly involves parents. There's no question that parents are passionate. There's no question they care about their children. But at a time when we're all wound a little more tightly than usual, it's worth remembering this about Idaho high school sports. Always be a good example. Stop unruly fan behavior before it starts.
This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Why should you get all of your prescriptions from your local Good Neighbor Pharmacy? Because over 100,000 patients per year experience complications from drug interactions. At Jack's Pharmacy in St. Mary's, your prescriptions are not only filled, but we double-check for such complications. You can trust our knowledgeable pharmacists for that extra personalized attention. You're not just a number to us. You are our neighbor. Bring all your prescriptions to Jack's, your Good Neighbor Pharmacy. You'll receive personalized service and attention.
And we are back, and let's see, on the floor for St. Mary's, it is Sammy Sint, Jenna Holder, Sierra Christensen, Kinsey Hammond, and Berkeley McGrill to start the second half. Genesis Prep has number 53, Robertson, number 45, Wilson, number 11, Sophia Martin. We've got Meerdink and number 33, Kelly. Lumberjacks will switch sides. They get it to Holder. Holder shot up and good with the assist from Christensen. Going the other way is Meerdink. She takes the ball across the timeline, up top now as her offense gets into position. Goes over to Martin. Martin back to number 33, Kelly. Kelly picks up her dribble. She gets open, takes the shot. It's going to be no good. And the rebound goes to Mackenzie Hammond. St. Mary's quickly the other way. Hammond feeds it underneath to Holder, and Holder up and in. 32-6, Lumberjacks are leading. Meerdink with the ball. She's going to pick up her dribble. Gets it over to Martin. Martin down to Kelly. And now to the wing. Shot on the way. It is no good. Offensive rebound taken by Genesis Prep, and then the ball is tied up by Sint. The possession will go to Genesis Prep. Inbounding will be Wilson. She triggers it, gets it in. It's going to be tipped out. I didn't see who tipped that out for St. Mary's. Going to be a drive and a shot by Christensen. It is no good, and she is going to be fouled. That foul goes against number 33, Caitlin Kelly, and that is her fourth. Christensen makes the first free throw. Kelly will come out. Coming in is Yount. Also going out is number 53, Robertson. Checking in for her is Anderson. Next shot on the way. That one is no good by Christensen. The rebound to the Jags. And they put the wrong score up on the board as Mr. Cordell gave that free throw shot to Genesis Prep. St. Mary's with the steal. Christensen takes it away. Christensen down to McGrill. McGrill's going to go to put up the shot. The foul is called on the floor. I believe that foul goes to Yount, and it does. That is her first. Inbound pass to Holder. Holder, her shot. No, it was not a shot, I don't think. I think it was a pass to Sammy Sint. And Sammy Sint puts it up and good with the assist from Holder. 35-6, Lumberjacks lead. Yount has the ball up top. Yount working against McGrill, takes it to the left side of the floor, picks up her dribble. And we get another steal by Christensen. Christensen's shot is too hard. The rebound went to Holder. Holder's shot won't go. Christensen with the offensive board, and Christensen with the putback. 37-6, Lumberjacks lead. They get the score kind of correct as they still have 7 points up there for Genesis Prep. Shot on the way from Yount from up top, and was that a three-pointer? It was. And there's going to be a turnover on St. Mary's. That might have been on McGrill. And we get a lineup change here for the Lumberjacks. Watkins, Badgett, Jansen, Miller, and Spray on for the Lumberjacks. Genesis Prep has the ball. Now they get the score corrected up top. We get a steal by Jansen. And Lumberjacks bring it the other way. 37-9. Up the top to Jansen. Jansen works it to the right side for the Lumberjacks. She's going to take the shot, and it's up and good. Just from inside the wing. 30-point lead for the Lumberjacks, 39-9. Genesis Prep, Meerdink has the ball up top. Lumberjacks in his zone defense. Now to Martin. Martin to the wing. Now she picks up her dribble, goes back out to Yount. Yount works the right side and going to get a foul by Michaela Spray. That'll be her third as she a little too much body contact there. 4.5 to go in the third period. Anderson inbounds for the Jags. She's going to go cross court to Meerdink into the corner on the left side. Meerdink picks up her dribble at the wing, goes to Yount. Yount up top. Yount swings it over to Sophia Martin. Martin, a little head fake, then steps to the side, passes the ball back up the top to Anderson. That shot is short, and it goes out of bounds. St. Mary's will inbound. Spray into Badgett. Badgett will bring it down. She brings it down the right side of the floor, all the way down, drives baseline, goes underneath. The shot is going to go in, and she is going to be fouled. Well, they're actually going to call that on the floor. The foul will go against Yount. Her second. Inbound pass comes in, and then there is a foul. And that will send Miller to the free throw line. That foul is the first on Martin. Miller's first free throw is no good. Miller 50% free throw shooting on the season. Next one on the way. That is good. So the 50% holds true there. 1 for 2. 40-9, Lumberjack bringing it down for the Jags is Yount. Works her way to the right. Actually, nope, stays up top now. Looked like she's going to go to the right. Picks up her dribble. She tries, I think she thought she was going to have a cutter. She passes it right into Michaela Spray. Spray to Badgett. Badgett back into Watkins. And Watkins gets the shot to drop in. 42-9, Lumberjacks up. Yount has it for Genesis Prep. She's going to skip pass it over to Martin. Gets it to the top of the key to Anderson. Anderson's three is short. And it goes out of bounds. No rebound. Lumberjacks ball. Lumberjacks back the other way. Badgett to the corner to Jansen. Right side. Now back to Miller. Around to Spray on the left side. Now over to Jansen. Jansen works her way to the right short corner. She's going to get some room. Takes the shot. It's no good. But right there, putback is Watkins. 44-9, Lumberjacks up. Meerdink has the ball. She's directing traffic. Going to get almost a steal by Badgett. Badgett almost ends up in the lap of Mr. Broyles, who is here cheering on the team this afternoon. Substitution here as we clear the floor for the Lumberjacks. Lacey Signs, Macy Reimel, Stacy Mitchell, Lexi Chappell, and Holder in for the Lumberjacks. There's a shot up. It is no good. Going to get the rebound to Holder. And Holder feeds it all the way down the floor to Reimel, who puts it up and good. There's a long pass, like a quarterback coming from Holder on that one. Meerdink from the left side. Three-point shot is no good. Offensive rebound. And then a foul call against St. Mary's, I think. Looks like they called that on Stacy Mitchell, her first. Genesis Prep will inbound from baseline with 2:02 to go in the third. Shot up by Yount, no good. Ball is going to be knocked around. And finally getting the ball out is Signs. Signs gets it to Reimel. Reimel to Holder. Holder drive. Shot is no good. The rebound is going to be tipped out by Mitchell. And Reimel puts it up and good off the tip out. Meerdink has the ball, swings over to Yount on the left side. Now she goes to the top of the key to Martin. Martin goes over to the inside, trying to feed it into Morgan Robertson. Now out to Meerdink, right wing. Now back to Anderson. Anderson's three is no good. Rebound was to, I'm going to say, Chappell. And Chappell finds Reimel all alone, and Reimel lays it up and in. Going to get a timeout taken by the coach for Genesis Prep. That is Brent Wilson. It is a 30. We'll be back.
Everyone knows that the timber industry is a huge part of our community. Working in the timber industry requires big equipment. Big equipment requires a special mechanic or custom machined items repair. Jake's Machine and Repair in St. Mary's is your very own full-service, large equipment diesel mechanic that not only has a full-size shop, but also has a service truck that can come straight to you when you break down in the woods. If you're in need of big truck or big equipment repair, stop by Jake's Machine and Repair at 106 Homer Drive in St. Mary's or call 208-596-8819. 208-596-8819. Jake's Machine and Repair in St. Mary's.
And we are back, and the Lumberjacks still have their same five on the floor after that quick timeout taken by Genesis Prep. The Jaguars make their way back onto the floor. They will bring bring the ball down. It's into the hands of Meerdink. Meerdink takes it up to the top. Lumberjacks in a zone. Over to Yount. Yount near the mid-court line. Now back to number 33. That's Kelly. Kelly to the free throw line. Her shot is up, and she is fouled. That foul goes against Lexi Chappell. It'll be her first, and that will send Kelly to the free throw line for this time for the Jags. Just under a minute to play in the third. And Kelly makes the first free throw. Second free throw on the way. That was off the mark. Lexi Chappell with the rebound. Chappell brings it across the timeline, slows things down. Going to look to the corner to Reimel. Reimel short corner. The shot is no good. Mitchell with the rebound. She tried for the putback. It wouldn't go. She got her own rebound. And then they get it out to Holder. Holder tries for the shot. It won't go, but she is fouled. And that foul goes against Robertson. That is her first. Holder to the charity stripe. Misses the first free throw. 50-10. Lumberjacks up. 31 seconds in the third period. Second shot by Holder on the way. That one is going to fall in. Teased like it was going to fall off the rim, and then it fell through. Genesis Prep with the ball. They have it to Yount up top. Yount surveys the defense. Lumberjacks in a zone. 3-2. Yount works her way towards the right side of the floor. Now the defense comes out on her a little bit. Reimel gets a steal. Reimel to Chappell. Chappell's shot won't fall. And Holder charges in there trying to get the rebound. It's going to go out of bounds off of Holder. And it'll stay or go back to the Jaguars. Meerdink brings it across, and she's going to launch it up at the buzzer. And the third period comes to an end with St. Mary's leading 51-10. We'll be back.
Have you ever noticed that some companies are around for decades, and you really don't notice them until you actually see them? Kenneth Bechtel Trucking is one of these. Kenneth Bechtel Trucking has been a fixture in St. Mary's for decades and still is a community-involved business. Take the time to thank these entrepreneurs that quietly make it on their own and make our community all the better for it. Kenneth Bechtel Trucking. Give them a call today at 245-7209. Kenneth Bechtel Trucking, a community staple and lumberjack border. Good luck, Jacks.
Afraid to touch that breaker box? Need some rewire done? Call the professionals at M&S Electric. With nearly 40 years experience, there's no job too big or too small. From industrial and commercial to residential and service work, M&S Electric isn't afraid. Serving Bennewash, Shoshone, Kootenai, and Latah counties, M&S Electric has you covered. Overhead work, M&S can do that too with their bucket truck. M&S Electric, 408 Main Avenue, St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-245-3890. No job too big, no job too small. We do them all. M&S Electric.
And Lumberjacks start with the possession in the third period. Michaela Spray drives, has her shot blocked, but she gets her own rebound. And then that is a shot up. It is no good. And it's going to be Badgett with a rebound. Then we're going to get the ball out to Watkins, and Watkins gets called for a travel. And it'll be a turnover on St. Mary's. 51-10, Lumberjacks lead. Final period here. Last home game, last regular season game for the Lumberjack girls. Once again, to the seniors, it is... Well, I'll get those two. I'll mention them again here in a little bit. It is Sophia Martin with the ball right side. Now to the up top to Caitlin Kelly. The three is short. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Genesis Prep. Our seniors tonight, Trista Jansen, Sammy Badgett, Sierra Christensen, Macy Reimel, Stacy Mitchell, Jenna Holder, Kirsten Miller, and Mackenzie Hammond. And just like that, one of our seniors, it is Kirsten Miller with the shot up and in from underneath. Genesis Prep works the other way. Yount has the ball. Down to Martin. Poking that ball out of bounds is Michaela Spray. Checking in is Maya Anderson for the Jags. Coming out is Morgan Robertson. Running clock here in the fourth. Inbound pass comes in to Anderson. Anderson to Yount. Yount gets trapped in the short corner, trying to find an outlet. Ball comes loose. She's able to get it now. She's trapped in the corner itself, and we're going to get a timeout taken by their head coach to preserve the time, or preserve the possession. Is a full. We'll be back.
For all your plumbing needs, call Nick's Plumbing and Heating. With Nick's professional staff, you can be assured of guaranteed quality products, installation, service, and repair of all of your plumbing. So if you have plumbing needs or problems, call the good folks at Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Call 245-5460. That's 245-5460. Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Installation, service, and repair when you need it. Nick's Plumbing and Heating, St. Mary's.
Are your family tired of sleeping with Fido when they visit? Maybe Fido's tired of sleeping with them. Either way, the Pines Motel is there to save the day. With large, spacious rooms, comfortable beds, and even a mini fridge, Fido may get jealous. Save the floor for Fido and call Kevin of the Pines Motel at 245-2545. That's the Pines Motel in St. Mary's. I'm sure your friends and family would appreciate it, and so would Fido.
And we are back here on KOFE and on the NFHS network. It is 5:57 to go in the game. Genesis Prep will inbound. Going to get a steal by Miller. Bringing it down is Signs. Signs has the ball up top, goes across to Spray. Spray for three. It's up and good. Michaela Spray with the three-pointer. Back the other way, it's Yount. Yount swings it over to Kelly. Kelly up top, almost loses the ball to Badgett. She's still being hounded by Badgett. Kind of surprised there's no foul there as Badgett reaches around her arms to try to swipe the ball out. Yount drives the short corner, and going to be a foul call. And that foul goes against Watkins, and it is a shooting foul, which sends Yount to the charity stripe. Yount is 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Coming in for St. Mary's, let's see here. They're going to clear the floor, and we're going to have Christensen in, Holder in. I believe it was Reimel, Mitchell, and I'll see there was one other one as they were making a 5-for-5 sub for the Lumberjacks, and they took a quick timeout to get the subs in. So a quick timeout. And it's Mackenzie Hammond, the other Jack in. With 5:05 to go. Getting everything set up down there for the free throw shots now by Yount, who is 1 for 2. And that first free throw is up and good. Second one on the way. That one looks good, but it's going to be in and out. Rebound goes to Hammond. And St. Mary's the other way. Hammond brings it across. Goes to the top of the key to Mitchell. Mitchell for three. Her three is off the mark. Rebound goes to Genesis Prep, and we're going to get a blocking foul on Christensen. Christensen, a little slow to get up, as I think I heard the coach, Crum, asking if she's good, and she says, yeah, I'm fine. And that sends Yount back to the free throw line. And that first one just off the mark. Two for 5. Second one on the way. That one is going to go in. And we are going to get a sub as Christensen's still a little bit gimpy on that. Lexi Chappell comes in. St. Mary's with the ball. Hammond has it. Backs it out to Holder. Holder up to the top. Holder working. Goes back to, looking for Chappell. Chappell going the wrong way. Turnover on the Lumberjacks. Genesis Prep brings it down. That is Yount controlling it. She's guarded by Holdone. Defense for St. Mary's. Going to get it up to the top of the key, into the free throw line. Shot is on the way. It is no good. And the Jags track down their own rebound. Outlet to Meerdink. Meerdink left wing. Now back to the corner to Kelly. Left side. Now they go into the high post, trying to feed it across. Going to get a steal by Mitchell. Mitchell drives all the way down, and I think Mitchell just got called for the charge there. Or did they? No, they didn't call any foul. I'm really surprised. No, they called a blocking foul on Genesis Prep. I'm kind of surprised on that one. Inbound pass. They get it in. Shot is up by Hammond. It is no good. Rebound goes to the Knights, my apologies again, to Jags. Meerdink controls it up top. That last foul went against number 45. That is Ava Wilson. That is her third. Yount has the ball right wing now to the just inside the three-point line. Now they swing it to the left side. Meerdink trying to get the ball. Instead, they go back out. Going to get a shot by Kelly. It's blocked by Holder. Holder with the rebound. And St. Mary's the other way. Holder has it up top. And Coach Krumhauer is going to take a timeout. And Lumberjacks are going to make some subs. We'll be back.
If you have OCD, obsessive coffee disorder, then stop by Shift and Grind, located in the green building right across the street from Jack's Pharmacy. Shift and Grind is a proud Lumberjack supporter and has something for everyone. From regular coffees, lattes, mochas, and more, Shift and Grind will keep your day going. Try a Red Bull infused or Lotus energy drink if you're not a coffee fan. On Lumberjack home game days, wear your Lumberjack colors and get a discount on your favorite drink. Shift and Grind now has indoor seating. Shift and Grind open 5 to 6 Monday through Friday, 6 to 4 on the weekends. Shift and Grind, 132 North 1st Street, right here in St. Mary's.
And we are back. It's the Lumberjacks up 56 to 12. Lexi Chappell to McGrill, back out to Spray, around to Jansen. Jansen for three. That three is short. And the fight for the ball is going to be knocked out of bounds by Genesis Prep. Coming in for the Jaguars is Martin, going out is Kelly. St. Mary's will inbound from underneath. Minute and a half left in the game. Inbound pass comes to the corner to Jansen. Jansen to Spray. Spray to Sint. Sint down to McGrill. McGrill's going to little head fake, go up for the shot. It's going to be partially blocked. And the rebound goes to the Jags. Yount controls it for the Jags up top. Picks up her dribble between the circles. Goes over to Martin. Martin working the right side. Bounce pass down to Anderson. Anderson's shot is long from the short corner. And the rebound to Chappell. Chappell down the sideline on the right side. Slows things down. 45 seconds. Chappell over to Spray. Spray takes her dribble. Going to get the ball up to Sint. Sint works her way to the right. Now out to Chappell. Chappell to Jansen. Back to Chappell. Chappell goes to the free throw line. Goes over to McGrill. McGrill for the three. It is short. Rebound goes to Genesis Prep. Yount takes it across. 17 seconds on the clock. Right side. Tries to get a pass in. It's kicked back at her. Instead, she drives underneath. Tries a little underhanded layup, and it's going to be no good. Jansen on the rebound for St. Mary's. Michaela Spray going to run it out. And the buzzer will sound, and the Lumberjack varsity girls finish the regular season with a 56-12 win over the Genesis Prep Jaguars. And give kudos to those Genesis Prep Jaguar girls. They are a very young squad that played extremely hard all afternoon. And they have nothing to worry about. They are in perfect shape as they are a very young squad. We'll take a break, and we'll come back and wrap up this senior night broadcast of Lumberjack girls basketball.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical Idaho high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities and extracurricular, they're extra important too. This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Weather is coming, and 10th Street Lumber has what you need. From super premium pellets to energy logs and fireplaces, 10th Street Lumber will help you stay warm all winter long. North Idaho energy logs and stove pellets are the best of the best. 100% natural with no chemicals and burn cleaner, hotter, and longer. If you need a new stove, 10th Street Lumber is a proud Kuma stove supplier. Kuma wood stoves are made right here in Idaho and are some of the best on the market. 10th Street Lumber in St. Mary's. Stop by today. Located on 10th and Railroad Avenue in St. Mary's.
Wondering how to manage your retirement nest egg? How big should it be when you retire? Contact Jenny Oakes at Gateway Financial Partners to get the answers to these and all your other financial questions. The securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA SIPC. With over 30 years of financial planning, give Jenny Oakes a call at Gateway Financial Partners. The guidance is free. The experience is priceless. Call 245-5255.
Fire Chief Larry Nacarado wants to remind you that this time of the year, chimney fires are a common occurrence, but can be prevented. St. Mary's Fire Department wants to remind you that they loan out chimney brushes and rods for free. They do chimney inspections for free and will even come to your house and offer chimney fire prevention training for free. Don't neglect your chimney. Call St. Mary's Fire Department today at 245-5253. That's 245-5253. This public safety message from the St. Mary's Fire Department. Winter is here, and it's time to get your animals ready for the winter weather. Triple Feeds in St. Mary's has what you need to keep all your critters comfortable in the cold temperatures. From trough heaters, straw, to insulated horse blankets, your animals large and small need extra attention just like you. So don't forget, while you're stacking your winter firewood, your furry family members need winterizing also. Also, don't forget the wild critters. Triple X Feed has wild bird food, deer feed, and game. See Triple X Feeds in St. Mary's today, because winter ain't gonna wait.
Looking for some new winter clothes? Look no further than Timber Country and the Country Fair on Main Street in St. Mary's. 75% off all clearance clothing, as well as 40% off winter fashion, 50% off winter jackets, and 25% off snow pants, gloves, and hats. Also, new spring fashion is arriving daily. It's all at Timber Country and the Country Fair. Timber Country and the Country Fair on the Main Street in St. Mary's. And we are back to wrap things up here on this senior night. Lumberjack girls away with the win, 56-12 over the Genesis Preparatory Academy Jaguars. And we'll do the final numbers for each team. As the Katie Yount was the leading scorer off the bench for Genesis Prep. She had 9 points. Kaylin Kelly had 3 points for Genesis Prep. For St. Mary's, they had just about everybody getting in on the scoring action. Macy Reimel had 10, Stacy Mitchell had 8, Jenna Holder had 7, 5 for Sierra Christensen, 4 for Lexi Chappell, 4 for Tacey Watkins, 3 for Michaela Spray, 3 for Sammy Badgett, 3 for Kirsten Miller, 2 for Mackenzie Hammond, 2 for Lacey Sines, 2 for Sammy Sint, 2 for Trista Jansen, and 1 for Berkeley McGrill. Let's see who led in rebounds. Stacy Mitchell had 6. And it looks like she's the leader in rebounds. 5 for Mackenzie Hammond. In the assist category, we had 2 for Holder, 2 for Christensen, and 2 for Michaela Spray. In the steals, we had Christensen with 6 and Badgett with 3, 2 for Michaela Spray. Lumberjacks look like they had quite a few steals in this game, as it looks like 18. One more rundown of our seniors. We want to congratulate the senior girls for their high school careers of basketball. I know it's not quite over yet. They've still got district tournament action to go. But Trista Jansen, Sammy Badgett, Sierra Christensen, Macy Reimel, Jenna Holder, Kirsten Miller, and Mackenzie Hammond. Upcoming schedule: Monday, boys at Lapway. That'll be JV and varsity, 6 o'clock and 7:30. Girls at Orofino for districts at 6 o'clock. We will be broadcasting the girls' game at Orofino. On Wednesday, if the girls win, they will then be on their way to Grangeville. And then on Thursday, the wrestling team will be at Kellogg. On Friday, the boys will host Orofino. On Saturday, the boys will travel to Timberlake. And that is the upcoming schedule. That's going to do it for us here from Lumberjack Gymnasium. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the Super Bowl. And we'll see you back here next week for more Lumberjack basketball.